Okay, I need a circuit. I believe. Hey, Kelly.
How it goes?
There it goes. I'm having a zombie celebration of death party. You know how people have a celebration of life party for people that have passed? I'm having a zombie celebration of death party for, well, zombies.
Hmm. So I take it your controller's working.
Nope. My old one is the one I'm using. So,
Did you try the what I said? Like
yep.
it worked?
Didn't. Nope.
It didn't work with your laptop?
Nope. Like it worked with my laptop, but it didn't work to plug it back in. So
Right. So essentially the controller does work.
the controller works, but it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't go on my PlayStation. So I guess my PlayStation is the problem, and I'm not gonna fucking replace my PlayStation. So you know,
Shitty deal.
yeah, very shitty deal. So I'm pretty pissed right now, but what the fuck are you gonna do, right?
Kill them all.
Kill them all, kill all the zombies. Yep, that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh,
You
it's a
know,
shame that's
it's annoying.
happening.
Yeah, for no fucking reason whatsoever is what I'm seeing. So
Well,
I don't know.
the only other thing you do is phone Sony, and
Yeah, but I
I mean
don't
that's a
have. I
toll-free
don't.
number.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell them, look, I got a new controller, and for some odd reason, it works when I use it on the laptop. My old controller still works on my PS4, but it's not linking up to the new controller. Maybe they might have
Yeah,
a other solution for you other than
yeah.
like having to
I've
send
got.
it in or
Well,
anything.
and the thing is, I went through all of Sony's like recommendations. Like, I went on the website. I went through the troubleshooting, all that jazz. So it's not
Mm,
like it's anything that they haven't put on their own website. So
mm,
like I said, I went through all the bells and whistles and nothing. So that's why
mm.
I'm frustrated. Is I've literally done, and Dad's solution was like, oh, go on YouTube, look it up on YouTube. I'm like, yeah, I've been there, done that before I even came to you. So it's like I know how to research. Like I've been researching all my life. Like yeah,
This is nothing new for
this
you
is
or
nothing
I.
new for me. Yeah, like it's like I've done everything. So that's where the frustration comes in, and it's like like to go out of town, 25 minutes out of town to get a new controller, be given something that's already been opened up by somebody else, and bring it home and find it doesn't connect.
Right,
Number one, that's bad. That's bad business on their side. They shouldn't have given me a previously opened product trying to show it off on a freaking customer because they don't sell controllers. Um, you know,
right,
that to me is irritant number one. Is don't sell me a product that's been returned. Number two is like I said, just coming home to have it not work, and it's like there's no reason or rhyme that it shouldn't work. You know, even if this was a returned controller, it doesn't have the option to connect to the PlayStation that it was previously paired to. And upon reset, it should not matter at all. Like pressing the reset button down for at first I did it 5 seconds, then I did it 30 seconds, then I did the Bluetooth neutral pairing mode, then I did unplugged console from wall for 30 seconds. I had unplugged console from wall overnight. I had it running without my what's it called? Without my hard drive attached. Uh, you know,
mm.
so it's a matter of like this should not be.
It shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah, no. Other people are able to fucking play their games and pair controllers and bring your controllers home and then pair new controllers, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
so why is my system, which I meticulously take care of and clean, now all of a sudden within the past 7 months
Having mental
not able
problems.
to, not able to work. So
It's
it's
being a
it's annoying.
champ, you know.
Yep.
Can't has a mental problem.
Yeah. Yeah. So
That's what I call it.
yeah, I hear you.
Really? I'm trying to figure out where I go to spend those stars.
Um, what do you mean, like the ones that you earn in PlayStation?
No,
Uh,
no game.
oh,
Division.
okay, Division 2, yeah. Oh, hello, zombies. Okay. Y'all want to follow me? Let's follow. Hmm. Ooh, hi, walker zombie. Let's see how you like walking with no legs. Yeah. It's annoying because I was enjoying, well, not enjoying is the wrong word, but I was looking forward to playing Division 2 a bit more. And like I said, the stick drift is just bullshit. And I've tried
Mm,
going in and changing my dead zones and all that, and it still drifts on every single game that I go into. So, and I'm not going to open up the one controller I have working and you know, try and clean it and whatever, because that's not going to fix anything. Like, or, it has the potential to break the one controller that I still have working, so I'm not exactly about to do that.
right. Uh,
Yep. So,
don't want to do that. No.
nope.
Don't blame me. I will. No. I just thought I seen you playing. I'm like, oh, I think maybe he fixes the
Oh,
controller.
no, no. No, I'm just
Hmm.
using the black one that I had. Yeah, just using the one I had. Okay, where's the circuit box on here?
Oh, bounties. Uh, I'm actually probably doing some for a little here.
Mm-hmm.
That feels a favor. Wait, oh, just deconstruct everything, all my junk. Thank you. Yeah, what the? I wish there was a better way to see shit around here. Like, oh, this is over here, that's over there, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
Has to be stubborn, right?
Yes, sir.
Go to stash. Thank you. over here. What I have now?
Nice. I think I'll keep you for myself.
Getting giddy looking all through my shit. Alright.
We'll make some more bullets. Yeah, let's do that.
Where is this? Armor on kill, that's... When I kill something, I get armor?
Correct.
Oh.
Armor on kill is fun. Armor on kill is actually very nice when you're crowd clearing. Or if you're going to be crowd clearing.
Gotcha.
I focus on taking out the red bars and then go from there. Oh, almost.
I know, I'm still having a problem with that progression shit.
What do you mean?
Well, for a gunner,
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to do defeat complete territory control. This one is my leg. I'm on tier number 4, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Stage 4. So
Mm-hmm.
far, things checked. This is my land. It's complete territory control. We got a pulse. Defeat enemies highlighted with pulse. Check
Mm-hmm.
mark. Running, roaming gunners. Defeat heavy weapons enemies in the open world. Check
Mm-hmm.
mark. The only thing
Mm-hmm.
that's not got a one. It says no support. Defeat General Ridgeway in Capital Stronghold without using a armor kit. Can only be completed on normal or harder difficulty level. So
Mm-hmm.
I can do it on normal, but I don't know what it means by no support. Does that mean I gotta do it alone? Does that mean I can't have a certain thing with me? It doesn't really explain a lot, you know.
Okay, defeat. You have to defeat Ridgeway, it says.
Yeah.
So you have to get the kill shot. So it's easier for you to do it on normal. Okay, go in yourself, play it, and take out Ridgeway. And once you've defeated him, that's it. It'll pop. But
Really?
if somebody else gets that kill shot, it doesn't count. So
Hmm.
you've got to kill him. What's probably happening is somebody else is procking the kill.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And can I take my hive in with me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean that's like a healing kit, no?
Well, you could do whatever with you. You could have your
I can't use a what's it say? I can't use a kit thing.
health
So
kit,
that's
a
some
med kit. So
yeah.
yeah. So take your. I would go in with a
So
what's it
I'm just
called? The
saying I
healing
can't use my
drone.
hive then.
You could use your hive. Your hive is a res
Revive? Yeah,
reviver
res me
hive.
up.
Yeah, that could res you, but you can't use a med kit. So you can't heal yourself in any other way, shape, or form.
Got you.
So you're gonna want something that'll keep you keep you alive in that respect. But otherwise, yeah.
What else burns? Huh. I forget what burns. Does
Mm.
it? Does a hive burn? No, probably not.
Um, I don't think the hive burns. The incinerator turret will burn. The airburst balls will burn. Um, obviously, flaming bullets will burn.
Is
That's
it turret that does flame?
yeah, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, but that is that. Would that count as me doing it? I guess maybe it
I
might. Huh?
think so. It should.
Let's give it a fucking swirly whirl.
Give it a squirrely whirl.
Why not? Fuck it.
Try it out.
I'm
See what happens. I mean,
kind of at the fucking point where I'm at the end of my rope. I've done this like this will be like my
mm-hmm.
fourth attempt.
Welcome to the Division 2, where you
Everything
gotta
looks like a
do
banana.
gotta do shit 20 million times in order to
Everything
get
looks
it.
like a banana but tastes like shit.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta get
Yeah.
it to proc, and sometimes it won't proc, and yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm totally done. Like, I'm so,
I
so
told Max
conflicted, dude.
like
Like,
he's so onto this game, and I'm like, dude, Battlefield 2042 is where it's at, not this.
yeah, no, I hear you.
I'm like, oh, but this is so. And his dad kind of got him onto this, and I'm like,
Yeah,
really? Like,
yeah.
well, I tried to get him onto the
Sencha,
other.
hey, what's your problem? Hold on, I'll be right back. Get inside. Here. Hey, Sancha. Come here. Nothing out there. There's nothing out there. Alright, I'm back.
Alright.
Yeah, so, I don't know.
He just, you know.
Like I said, it's all good. Everybody has their thing that they like to play, so I'm okay with it. I don't care.
That's okay, I got the new gun today, too.
What new gun?
Doctor... What's it called again? Hold on. Doctor Home. This gun looks fucking weird.
What is it? Like, what kind of...
It's
What makes
red
it, what
and
makes it
green
special?
and... It's red, white, and green. It shoots green. It's weird. It's nothing, like, total damage is 231, 350 RPM, 15 meg. It's like 14.2 rifle damage, 16 to critical hit, 7 damage to target out of cover. Dr. Home, shooting an enemy with this weapon will apply a mark for 5 seconds. If a marked target is killed, it will give a 10% armor repair kit, which applies to the whole party. The kit will not give bonus armor.
Okay. So it's
So
good
that's,
if you...
yeah.
It's good if you are...
It doesn't say if it stacks,
low
but
armor.
apparently, Maple didn't have to worry about using his fucking thing, he said, when I was, playing, so I'm like,
Yeah,
oh.
that's good.
I'm like, okay.
Well, a party that's alive is a party that gets to kill, so...
Right?
Gastric bypass. That's funny.
But I mean, it's still like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, he's like, fuck, you're lucky. I'm like, yeah, I guess.
Play enough, everything's gonna drop eventually.
Oh,
You know what I
that's,
mean, right? Like...
oh, Scorpio, that Scorpio shotgun, you know, you're gonna have to wait a while before you get that. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I got it. He's like, what? I'm like, I got it.
Nothing for Pablo here.
Yeah.
I got it on my fucking, whatever you call it. One of cache cases or whatever, but
Okay,
still.
yeah. It procced, it came, so, I mean, hey, good stuff.
Yeah.
Congrats on that. That's...
And then to get a brand new gun out of the blue.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's more excitement to the thrill, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm... Like I said. Get out of here, Walker. Shit. Okay, where do I put this circuit breaker again? Yeah. Get out of here, I said. No.
Oh, fuck off.
There we go.
Stay undercover, you bitch.
Die, you spiky shit. Okay, is this gonna raise the... No, that doesn't solve my issue. Okay. So what's the whole point of putting that circuit breaker in? dangerous. Just stomped his foot off. Me so hungry.
I'll just... I guess I'm just gonna do this by myself until I get it fucking right or something.
Yeah. Something's gotta give, as they say. Okay, let's look at the map. Maybe the map will help. We have a shop. We have a way into the shop? Maybe? Let's go look at the shop. Alright. I see a zombie in the shop. I see 2 zombies in the shop. Excuse me, mutator. Who asked you? Who invited you over? Okay, there's a door back there. There's a door over there. Oh, shut up, zombie. You know what? As a matter of fact, here, eat bullets. Yeah. Okay, so if the door is directly back there, then I've got to go. Don't tell me I've got to go like all the way around here. No, apparently not. Okay. Is that my way in? Buddy. Go fuck yourself. Is that my way in? That is so stupid if it is.
Well, how the fuck am I supposed to get that now? Fucking raspberries.
Raspberries, eh?
May as well be. can't see them because you're not looking for me. What the fuck?
Oh, for fuck's sakes. I hate stupid puzzles. I love good puzzles, but stupid puzzles piss me off.
That's what I'm talking about.
Amy, don't get happy about a ranch. It's nothing to be happy about.
The fuck? Where am I being fucking hit by?
Ping pong balls.
My mom would love you, Pablo.
No shit. Oh fuck. Where is he? Like, this shows me nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to kill him with an LMG. I just have to kill him, right?
Mm-hmm. I believe so. I mean, if you
It
wanted to be
doesn't
safe.
state.
Yeah, if you wanted to be safe, I would hit him with the gunner kill. But, I mean, whittle him down with everything else and then switch to your special if you can. But, whatever, that's just adding icing on the cake. Yeah.
That's right. Stop dragging it out, you fuck. That's why I kill you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. If this doesn't work, I don't know what the fuck to make out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be just annoyed with it.
Mm-hmm. I'm stuck on my firewall one for the fire specialization, so have been
Oh,
for a very long time.
sure they fixed it by now, no?
I don't know. I logistically don't care enough to care. Like, I really
Huh?
don't. Like,
No, I get it.
yeah.
It's like the game is old.
Yeah, it just
That's what I'm trying
bothers
to tell
me.
Max.
Yeah.
Like this game is old. It's new to him because it's new.
Everything
Well,
is new to him though. That's the thing. Like
yeah, right.
the whole
The
thing
whole
is new.
concept
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
PlayStation is new to him.
Yeah, that's it.
Like all these old games, he's like, "Whoa, wow, like, fucking awesome." Graphics
Yeah,
are
yeah. Yeah,
the
they're
graphics
good. They're
from like
great.
what you've been playing on your fucking XP
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
redefines all your graphics stuff. Like I
Mhm.
mean, like I told him, like Ghost Recon Wildlands is better than this as far as I'm
Yeah.
concerned.
Yeah, I love Wildlands.
I mean, at least there you got vehicles. Here you got
Yep.
like fast travel here, but you're
Yep.
too repetitive on everything.
Yep. Yep.
And that's what I'm trying to tell him is that it's not that repetitive
Mhm.
on the other. You know,
Mhm.
oh, every game's repetitive. I'm like, not every
Mhm.
game.
Mhm.
I'm going, if you want something that's more repetitive and open, I mean, we could go into play Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yep.
I mean, realistically, I mean, there you go. There's a game that's all fucked up,
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
like full of all kinds of contradiction and bullshit.
Mhm.
But, you know, what do I know?
Yeah, I
And then
hear
your
you.
dad talks him into whatever, and I'm like,
Yep.
seriously? Like,
Yeah, I hear
I, I'm sorry, the other day I just thought it was kind of fucking rude of your dad to ask.
you. Mhm.
My room and you're saying what?
Mhm.
Like, I felt like telling him, dude, this is my room. Like, you know what?
He came
Why
in
don't you fucking
way
mute them?
after. He came in way after we were in there too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
My
I'm
friend
like,
had come in and it's like, whoa, hello. When did you gain command of the room?
yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna tell him, why don't
And
you
I was
just
like, hey,
fucking
you.
mute them if that's the problem?
Yeah. Well, you tried to. You tried to say where you could mute them, and I was like, no, you know what? By that point, I was just done anyway. Like I was done for different reasons, and yeah. Like I said, pick your hills, and that was not one of my hills. So, um, yeah, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it.
Uh, I'm just saying it wasn't my shit to
No,
say
no,
like,
no. It wasn't your desire either. You didn't
oh,
put that as a you didn't put that as a condition of being in your room, nor did you seem to care when we were in there talking. So it's all good. Like, don't worry about it. I'm not upset about it. Evelyn wasn't upset about it. It's all good. Um, you know.
yeah,
So don't let it live rent free is what I'm telling you.
it's not. It's just kind of like, what the fuck, you know?
Mhm.
I told Max that I'm like, you know, it's funny. He says this and then does that, and I'm like, you know, funny,
Mhm.
my room, and he's trying to have say over it.
Mhm. Some people have to lead. Other people have to, you know. Yep. It's all good. It's all good. Like I said, there's the man I know now and the man I knew when I was growing up are two different men, and I can understand as a human being and as an empath
Hmm.
that
Fucker.
grief and loss have had their reasonings with that, but at the same time, there's a certain amount of time where you know what, you just say, hey, okay, if this is the way you're going to behave, then this is the way I'm going to respond, and that's it.
I don't think he likes much of me saying, having little arguments and spats about like, well, you know, you can't just go running and gunning. I'm going, then why do they put an SMG in there? Why do they put an LMG in there? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
think about it. They need you to be a tank.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of the
Mm-hmm.
fucking tank's job
Mm-hmm.
And Max even agreed. He's like, well, no, you're right. I'm like, well, go name games where you don't have a tank.
Mm-hmm.
And a tank's job is to run and gun.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
I'm like, since when is that a fucking not a thing? Unless you're playing Sniper Elite or something like
Mm-hmm.
that, right?
Mm-hmm. Why do you have defensive stats? Why do you have skill stats if you're not meant to use your skills and not meant to tank? Why wouldn't it just be all weapon damage? If you're meant to be a DPS and everybody's meant to be DPS and one shot, one kill, then why isn't it all just red stats on everything? Why isn't crit damage and crit hit the only thing instead of skill haste, skill, repair, blah 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 blah? It takes all kinds. Five fingers on a
Yeah,
hand, right? Not everyone can be a middle finger. So it's not,
exactly.
it's not fucking rocket surgery, bud.
Yeah.
I don't know. And that's the thing. That's the thing of it,
I
Cal.
mean, you
Like
you live with them, so you can't really say a
I
whole
can't.
lot.
Oh no, I can say the
To a
most, if
degree.
anything. But at the same time, pick your battles.
Yeah,
This is
well,
not worth it. This is not worth. To me, this is not worth the battles.
after you shut the game up, you still got to deal with them, though. Is what I
Exactly,
mean.
1000%. And that's why I'm saying, if I have a choice, like I said to my friends, and let's say, like I said to everybody in the world, I have a choice every day when I wake up. I can choose to have a good day, I can choose to have a bad day. Sometimes, unfortunately, I choose to have a bad day in certain moments. And I regret that. Like last night, I could have chosen, hey, let it flow like water, don't worry about the controller, who cares? But no, I started getting upset about it. I felt wronged. I felt like, oh, this is not fair, blah, blah, blah.
Uh,
So if
I
I'm
gotta
getting
pay
involved in my,
bills. I gotta
yep, exactly, exactly,
fucking mortgage. What the fuck's with that?
and that's the thing, right? And so I got caught up in my feelings. What did I suffer for it? Well, I started feeling like I was going to have a panic attack. So I had to take my meds. I went and laid down on the couch. I fell asleep for a couple hours. I woke up. I was still irritated. I said, okay, well, this is the mood I'm in right now. I'm going to let it pass over time. It's not anybody's fault. It's just something that's happening. I'm not angry at people. I'm angry at the situation. And that's it. And if I could realize that, then fine. But there are people and there are times where you're going to take it out on other people because you're angry at the situation and you're not articulating yourself at other things. So, okay, that's not fair. That's where it starts becoming a problem. So, you know, um, yeah, that's all I can say on that. I'm not going to let
Yeah.
I am never going to let a video game or a form of entertainment dictate my actions toward a person and the way that they're treated by me. So if a game is meant to be a form of entertainment or fun, and it
Um,
stops being fun, then guess what? Then I
Next
stop
time,
playing it.
though,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be a little
Oh,
like,
that's fine.
I'm gonna be on them about it. I'll be like, you know what?
Cool.
This is my room. You know, if you don't like it,
Cool.
just mute them, or you
Cool.
can leave. Take your pick.
Cool. Done. That's
And
your choice. That is your
but
choice.
I
If
mean,
you
I'm
choose
not
to
trying to be
decide.
mean about it,
Oh
but it's
no,
just
no.
he's giving me no choice to
Yep.
be. Hey, I gotta have to say
Understandable.
something because you're just gonna walk all over me.
Understandable. Understandable. So,
Like, I realize you're older, but you're not my
it doesn't
dad.
mean exactly, and it doesn't mean that you should be free to treat anybody like that. And that's your, like I said, your room, your rules. And if he doesn't like it, then that's his choice. And again, same thing with his rooms. His room, his rules, whatever. Again, if you don't like it, freedom of speech, freedom of movement, man. You have free choice. Do what you want. You can choose who you who you know
Yeah.
hang with, so to
Well, it's
speak.
it's it's like what Max would say, the cave dog, because That's getting a bit out of hand. K-Dog's like, oh man, if I met that mother on the street, he wouldn't be talking like that to me. He'd be, fucking bench like 400 pounds, blah, 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 and
Okay.
I'd kick his fucking ass. And I'm like, well,
Okay,
Max
if
is
you think
pretty
so.
tall. And, I don't know. I mean,
You also have to realize that we're living in an age where people have forgotten that face-to-face conversation is very different than internet-to-internet conversation. There are
yeah.
some people in this world who have never said a bad word to someone's face and gotten punched in the face for it, and it shows. And
Yeah.
people have grown up in that era for that long that they don't know. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, you can be a keyboard warrior all you fucking want, bud, but you
You're
know
still
what?
120 pounds and
Somebody's gonna treat you the way you're treating others, and they're gonna fucking knock you one day, and you're gonna say,
mhm.
"Hey, what was that for?" Oh well, that's because you fucked around and found out, bud. A 1 hour
Mhm.
timer.
1 hour, counting down.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, yeah. F around and find out. Like I said, it's the way it's gonna be. Like it doesn't,
I know.
like fuck it. Um,
Yeah, like people on Yahoo or Northern Lights when we went to the
mm-hmm,
party and they thought, oh, uh, simple evil is just all talk.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, really? Huh? I'll show up. I'll show you what talk's all about.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. No, don't let it get there. There's no point. There are those people in the world, like I said.
Like IV.
Mm-hmm.
Found out. Well, come on down. We'll talk, little guy.
Mm-hmm. No,
Hey,
like we said, things
you're
happen.
like, you shouldn't pick on IV. He's older. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, he runs his fucking mouth and he's calling me
Mm-hmm.
on. I mean, what the fuck do you want?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so what? He's shorter, but he's also older.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have to tell him.
Size has shit to do with anything, dude.
Hmm.
You talk like shit. You talk shit.
Oh,
You're
Manny
gonna
wanted to
cash a
fucking
check.
thump him.
Oh, I know. I know. No, yeah, I'm just saying. You talk shit. You're gonna fucking eat a shit sandwich. That's just the way it is.
Hmm.
Okay, Rose's Tattoo Parlor or Doc Maron's Green Place. Hold on.
Come on.
So, where next?
Yeah, no. Like I said, there's just gotta pick and choose your battles, bro.
Hmm.
There's so much in life that's not worth it.
Hmm. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I mean, smog. I mean, another one.
There's no shortage of fucking. examples of people being idiots, right? Like,
Hmm. Yeah, well, using my kids so they could get to what's her name was kind of fucking bullshit.
mm, yeah.
That was like after the fact that we found that out.
Mm. Yeah, like I said, I don't rightly remember much of all of that, but that's because I wasn't involved in it at the time, right? So,
No,
mm.
no. Well, it was no, it was yeah, maybe it was. Well, you knew us, but yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I knew
mean,
you guys, but I didn't like. I wasn't.
I forget who he was trying to get together with, the Chinese girl or no, the
Was it? It wasn't Raven, was it? No.
no,
Oh,
some other girl. She was really nice,
yeah.
kind of
Oh,
hot looking, but
was it Opus?
maybe I don't know. She came in once in a while, but she had like long black curly hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, he like took the kids to say, look, I'm good with kids, kind of deal, and
Mhm.
da 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 da, and
Mhm.
um, we actually all went out to his place,
Mhm.
because I got a church I live in, blah blah
Yeah,
blah,
yeah.
and well, she's like, well, we'll go see him.
Yeah.
Gave me his address and whatnot.
Yeah.
Didn't know that she was down because she came to our place.
Mhm.
He's like, well, I thought I'd stop here and see if you guys want to come along. So we're like, sure, we'll go along, blah, blah, blah. We don't
Mhm.
have the kids. It's all good.
Mhm.
We go down. He was a little bit surprised,
Mhm.
seeing his car, blah, blah, blah. We're like, yeah, this must be the place. This is his car. He knocked on the door. He's like, oh, hi.
Hi.
um,
Hi. I've got your children here
which is
too.
fine, whatever. We're
Yeah.
talking for like 20 minutes and then another van, or SUV or whatever van pulls
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And it's his parents.
Hmm. To take to take the kids.
No, no.
Oh.
No. Smugs
Oh,
doesn't have kids
was
that
it?
I'm aware of.
Oh, okay.
They just
Right.
showed up, and we're like, okay, like, who's this? And he's going, oh, well, this is
Mhm.
my parents. They're probably coming to see what's going on.
Mhm.
And I'm standing out there with her and whatnot, and I'm
Mhm.
like, he kind of introduced us, and I said, well, I said something to the effects of like, well, it's nice of you guys to come visit Smog at his church, eh? And she goes,
Mhm.
his church?
Mhm.
Really? Well, this is our place. He lives with us. Is that what he's telling you? No. We bought the
This
church.
is
We
our
bought the church a
place.
while
Yeah.
ago, right?
This is our place. He's living in our basement. Like
Or like,
one of those sitches. Yeah.
they're like, oh no,
Yeah.
he helps. No, like, I mean, they're like, no, this is like what? Like,
Yeah.
no, I mean, he lives with us. It's like, he helps out around here. I'm like, oh, I thought you were here to help him out. And they're like, why would we help him out with
No.
our place?
Yeah, exactly. No.
Like,
That's beauty. That's lovely.
and she's like, oh, so yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit after that, that
claiming mommy and daddy's a zero and is a little bit.
well, he tried to brush it off like, oh no, my parents are just old. They don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like, dude,
Yeah. Okay, bud.
they kind of gave me the rundown that that you help them out, and not
Mhm.
the other way around. I said, it's nice that your son owns a church, eh? And what? No, we bought this a while ago. I go, well, he'll probably get it when we pass, but right now,
Until
this is where
then,
we
yeah.
live.
Yeah.
He got a room here. It's all good.
Oh, that's funny.
hmm So who knows? I mean, I'm beginning to wonder if he actually had any settlement for his spinal thing, or if that was
Who
a
knows?
stupid accident, or
Mhm.
got hurt at work. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
Or.
if I was living for free at home and I got disability, I mean,
Mhm.
back in the day, $900, fuck
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have to pay you rent or nothing.
Yeah.
You know how much money I could put away?
Yep.
I'd be like, fuck, okay, I'll take 300 and put 600 in the bank account after a year. Huh,
Yeah.
I'm kicking,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And they put it into an RSVP for the next 3 years. And I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Let's face it, Smog wasn't exactly 19 years old. He was,
No,
what,
he wasn't. He was, yeah, he
20,
was,
30,
yeah,
25, 35,
yeah,
well, not
something like that.
35, but
Well, no, in the late 20s, I think it was, something like that.
yeah, because I mean, we were, well, I was what? Trying to think. I was, would have been, no, I was 30. I think it was 30 by 20.
Hmm.
20. Because, yeah, I would have been 30 years old, and I think he's either the same age or older. So even if
Hmm.
he's like 30 or 28,
Yeah, yeah,
he's still, like, how long have you been living there?
yeah.
Because, I mean,
Hmm.
after 10 years, I would have saved them tons of fucking
Yeah,
money, to be
yeah, yeah,
honest.
yeah.
And, wait a sec.
Yeah, no problem.
Killed her.
What happened?
No? Oh, watching her soap opera.
Mm.
I thought, well, I ended up watching it too with her. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought they killed that chick off. Now she's alive.
It's a soap opera. Everybody comes
Yeah,
back eventually.
yeah, right.
It's like
So,
DC and Marvel.
yeah, I mean, the chick that came down,
Yeah.
she's like, what the fuck, right? Like,
Hmm.
I'm like, no, come on. I'm like, come on. We left.
Yep.
And he was mad about it or whatever, because I'm like, that's fucked up. And Mandy and I are just like, yeah,
Hmm.
well, maybe, give him,
Give him the
they'll
benefit of the
have some
doubt.
reason, benefit of the doubt. I'm going, there is no giving him the benefit of the
Anything
doubt. The guy just
tattooed
said
is
straight out, it's fucking liar, man. He's a
Yeah,
player.
yep, that's it.
I'll check, just in case.
I don't know how you figure he's a player. And I'm like, well, think about it. His parents said that they own the church, not him. First
Hmm.
off, he lives with them. You heard it right out of the horse's mouth.
Hmm.
And, when they were like, hey, can you get the groceries out of the car and put them away, please? He went and did it right away. He's like, I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, if it's your place,
Hmm.
why are they asking you to put the groceries
Hmm.
away
Hmm.
instead of, hey, come get your groceries and put them
Hmm.
away? And she's like, well, that does raise that is a good point.
It does raise that question. Yeah. Mm,
Like,
yeah.
you know, come get your groceries and
Hmm.
put them away, please.
Hmm.
Or, can you put the groceries away, please?
Hmm.
Sounds like a fucking parental telling a kid what to do in
Hmm.
their fucking home. A
Hmm.
chore.
Hmm.
And she's like, well, I guess there's really no denying that. And, yeah, that's
Yeah.
when he fucking was stealing from Mandy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Who's it? Dwayne from Collingwood was hitting on Mandy. Meanwhile, he was hooking up with that other girl on Facebook there or whatever. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Like, you piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, I seen what you said to my wife.
Hmm.
I called him out on it. Oh, why are you being so hard on him for?
Hmm.
Like, well, I'm going, I could do like I did in the old times on Yahoo. I said I could fucking copy and paste, but I would just be,
Hmm.
but I'm not doing it. I'm calling it as I
Calling
see
it
it.
as you see it. Yep. Yeah. And like I said, people, and that's where people at the time, and still, I'm sure, to an extent to this day, just didn't understand the marriage that
I
you
think
and
that
Mandy
was like
have,
not even
and
8 years ago.
yeah, yeah, no, but you know what I mean, right? Like that's how people have certain perceptions of your and Mandy's marriage, or your and Mandy's relationship, and they think, oh, because Mandy, because Mandy is so and so, or because you are
But
such and
because she's
such.
bi, she likes women, she
Yeah,
points
yeah, yeah.
that out
That
directly.
no, no,
And
no.
she
But
says she doesn't want any men. You'd
right,
think the men would kind of understand
right.
that.
But no, but men don't get that, and they start to because she has bi preferences, they start to diminish your role in her life, which is not right.
Yeah, because she'll talk shit about me, and we all know that's all in like old couple fighting
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
fucking
It's
with each
not.
other.
She loves you, and there's no doubt about that, and you love her, and there's no doubt about that. And I know that as your friend and somebody that's known you for over fucking 20
Well,
years
now
now.
it'd
It
probably
feels
take a
like
special woman to enter her life to say
it
she'd
would
even
take
want a woman
it
because,
would
like,
take a
she's.
damn special person to come into her life
Well, no,
because
I
she
had this
has a
friend that come
different.
over, this friend of a friend that came over, and the way she talks
Yeah.
kind of makes me wonder because she's like, "Oh, I like older men and older women," and I'm like,
Yeah,
"Whoa."
it's like, are you
Manny's
trying to?
like, "No, no, no." I'm
Yeah,
like,
are you trying to
"She's like
insert yourself
25,
into her
right? She's
life?
half
Yeah,
our age."
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And Manny's
She's
like,
old enough
"No."
to be
I'm
your
like, "Well,"
daughter. Like
I
that's
said,
the
"Well,"
thing.
I
Like,
said, "Well, before when we were started out, like this is before even Yahoo,
yeah,
there
yeah,
was an older lady who was interested in Mandy too." And I said, "Well,
yeah,
how's it any different now?"
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Well, I don't want to put her through that.
yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, it sounds like it's one way,
Well,
but then
again,
again, I mean, it's
it's
preference.
it's up to
I get
Mandy.
it.
It's up to Mandy, and
Yeah.
it's up to you,
Oh
right?
yeah. Yeah.
Like you both have to be complicit in this, and that's the thing. Like, hey, it comes
Oh
down
yeah.
to that, right? Like it's not a Mandy says this, so it goes
Well, no,
thing.
it's
It's
more
a
like, you know what? She's too young, and I don't want to go through the
right.
fucking
I don't want to
bullshit of
go
a
through
young
that.
one.
Yeah, yeah,
I'd rather be with somebody who's a little bit older and not with,
right.
the hey, you still got tiny kids at home.
Yeah,
I don't want to go
exactly.
through kids again. Like, fuck, are you crazy? Like, grandkids, you can send them back.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Hey,
it.
if you have a girlfriend with like an 18-year-old, well, you know what? I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell them,
yeah,
there's the fucking door
exactly.
if you give me attitude.
Exactly.
Like, because you're at that age to say, see you later, leave the
Yep,
nest.
yep.
You know, like it or not. I mean, that's just. I mean, we're young enough that we could go to. Uh, we could, like, if we had nobody here, we could leave the house for a week and come back.
Of course,
You know,
of course.
and it would look the way we left it.
Yes,
You know,
because you left it that way. That's it. Like,
yeah.
fucking easy peasy. Like, yeah, it's not. You're adults.
Well, exactly, right? So, I mean, it begs the question of, like having a roommate kind of sucks, and he's got kids, and having to remind him that, when they make a mess at the kitchen table, I don't care if they cook up fucking a big dinner or pancakes and make a mess and shit like that. That's part of
Yeah,
kids being kids. I understand that. Mandy understands that.
yeah,
But
of
when they're
course.
done and they tell you they cleaned up and I come out and my kitchen's a fucking mess, or my table's a mess, or my
Yeah,
stove's a mess, hey, I have to go to him and say, look, I'm sick and tired of cleaning up these fucking little messes. You're gonna have to get on top of it. I hate adulting an adult. He goes, well, what do you mean adulting adult? I don't need to be adulted. I'm going, dude, your kids
clearly you do.
disrespect me
Yeah,
and they make messes and oh, well, they're kids. I'm going, and you're the fucking parent. And I have to come to you to tell you to clean up their mess when you should be already on top of it saying, hey, I'm going to double check and make sure that they clean things up properly.
yeah, of course.
Get them in line. They're 10 and 14 years old. They're not fucking 5 and 6.
Yep.
They're not 4-year-olds or whatever. Because, that how that could be. But still, they're at an age, like when the kid fucking pull, like he says to his son, 14, pull the garbage out and take it outside. All you gotta do is pull it up, tie it, and take it out. He pulls it out of the bin, puts it on the table, and what the
Yeah, yeah,
fuck are you
yeah.
doing?
That's
And
not
then he
right.
couldn't
Yeah,
tie it, and I'm like, you can't tie a shoelace, dude?
yeah.
Like, it's a simple fucking
Yeah,
pull,
over,
done.
under, through, and through. Bunny goes through the forest. Yeah.
Yeah, like, how do you not know this?
Because
That's
they
why I
weren't
showed
taught.
him.
That's it. Like,
Well, obviously,
it's a fucking
yeah,
parenting error 101. So.
well, he's no different either, man. Like,
No,
dude,
but that's what I'm saying is like, you're to an extent
but
you're a victim of your circumstances, but at the same
he's
time,
no different because and then he sat there and asked that me and Mandy don't like try to cut down our smoking in the house.
oh sure, let me get right on
Uh,
that.
yeah, I'll get right on that. I mean, I have my bar with 2 ashtrays and I
Yeah.
I smoke in my game room, which is basically where you come in, and then my living room. And if I'm smoking in the kitchen, so be it. I
Yep.
got an ashtray in there if I need it.
Yep.
I really should quit. I do understand that. But again, you're under my house and my rules.
Yep.
And I don't go downstairs smoking. But here's the fucking catch-22 with him. He doesn't want smoking around his kids. But yet he'll go downstairs and he's got like a little fucking pop can, and I've been down there to see butts and fucking, oh, you're using that as a fucking ashtray, so you're smoking down here. Meanwhile, you're saying to us don't smoke around them, and yet you're fucking putting smoke in the air downstairs. Like,
Yep.
wait a minute.
A little bit of catch-22.
You
A
know,
little bit of
kettle
a
black.
contradiction. Yep.
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah,
And
like I
and when
said,
like I said, when I posted that, I said, he's like, well, you should just come to me. And I said, I did. I tried talking to you. I said, I figured the only other set of way was to post something like this on Facebook to get your attention. Because you weren't listening otherwise.
I have been through similar things in my situation. You've read shit I've posted that was meant, for
Eyes to see.
yeah, exactly, because yours weren't hearing, and so okay, well, here's what happens.
Maybe you'll hear this. And
you hear
I
this,
told
yeah.
him, it wasn't to be mean, it's to be subtle, because I said I could have posted it a lot worse.
Yep.
Like, I could have went off like, it's pretty bad living with a fucking roommate. He doesn't know how to fucking handle his own kids.
Yep.
And da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah,
And
you
you wonder why I say you're adulting an adult, because, you know me, I'll put names if I...
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Is you could have said, oh, blah, 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 Jimmy Johnson at 104 blah, blah, blah Street. You're a dick. You could easily done that, but you didn't. So, I mean...
I told him I was being subtle about it, like... I'm, because then I posted that like my house. I guess everybody, just a friendly reminder for anyone and everyone. My house, my rules. And then he phoned me up. Not even, I was talking to Max after I wrote it, and not even 5 minutes after I posted it, he fucking phoned up. He's like, "Hey, what's that all about?" I'm going, he's like, "Is that about me? Did I do something wrong?" And I said, "No, I'm just putting it out there as a friendly reminder to anyone and everyone. My house, my rules. Don't like it.
Don't come over.
Yeah. I mean, I have no qualms with it,
Plain and simple, easy language.
It seems, like, short of saying, you know what, I smoke in my house, I don't smoke in your car. How would you feel if I went and smoked in your car?
That's exactly it.
Or something like that.
No.
I told Mandy to talk to him about, the kitchen and the mess thing, and that he needs to be on top of it. However, not to be mean about it, just to say, look, you're a mechanic. I come to you if I have a mechanic problem with my car. You come to us when you can't even cook chicken correctly. Because you're like, how long do I put this in for? And Mandy tells him, and she'll say, oh, this is good or this is bad. So but she works she works in the kitchen. So her excuse is, look, I don't come to you and ask you about stuff in the kitchen. I come to you to ask you about stuff about a mechanic. So you're a mechanic. I'm a fucking cook, and I have to keep a clean kitchen. So I'm telling you why I'm telling you, because I know that. I can't go to him and say that because I'm neither or. I'm a guy on disability who's blind.
Disability,
Well, I mean, me saying it sounds like nothing.
No.
Even though it should. It should be like, look, this is my home, and I want my kitchen.
Yeah, you're a homeowner.
I want it done this way. It's like when he comes in here and they wear their shoes. I'm like, dude, I fucking vacuum in here. I walk around barefoot. Last thing I want to do is fucking walk on fucking tiny rocks or whatever, and spit or shit or whatever. I don't care if your shoes are fucking new or not. You went outside, you walked on the gravel, well, you walked on the fucking grass. Hey, I don't know what the fuck's there. You could be bringing in whatever. I found tiny little rocks, and I proved it to him, and he's like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, well, your kids fucking are learning from you. Look, if I walk around in my home with my fucking shoes on, with a scar on my fucking mouth, butt naked. You know why? Because I can.
It's your home.
It has nothing to do with. You don't get to be me. You're not me. You know, like that's why I said, you know, you should be fucking humble about what you have. Like you bitch about other
But there
people
are
getting
people that
places.
have never learned to be humble, and they don't understand what humility is, and that's the problem.
Yeah,
That's
like
the issue.
I go
Is
downstairs
you
and
don't
he's
know what
yeah.
you don't know, and you don't know what,
Good
and
guy.
you know, yeah,
Yeah, well,
that's it.
he's an excuse. You don't know what I'm going through, and da 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 da. I'm like, dude, everybody has fucking problems. Get over it. You're
Yeah,
here. Deal with the problem at hand here in front of
yeah,
you.
yeah,
I know you have problems. You can deal with that on your own fucking time.
yeah.
But don't fucking get mad at me because you're fucking having an issue with your fucking ex or whatever, right? Or if I go downstairs, I'm on the phone. I'm going, yeah, I'm coming downstairs to change the filter on my fucking. You have a problem with that? Like he's like, excuse me, I'm on the phone. Can I help you with something? I'm like, yeah, can I help you with something? I'm changing my filter. Why? Like, fuck off. He's lucky that our basement isn't completely done where we're actually using it. Like, you know, like if it was where Mandy was down there with the plants, he'd be like, oh, here they come down. What do you want? And I'd be like, yeah, put a fucking door up. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, if it was done, it would probably have a door, right? I'd knock on the door. But, I mean, to sit there and tell me that, and then he'll, like, if I'm sitting on the tablet talking to you, say, like I was talking to you right now, and he'll come up, like that day that I posted that, he came up while I was talking to people, and he started like, you know, what's this post all about? Like, I felt like telling him,
Like
dude, I'm fucking talking to
flipping,
people, so like,
yeah,
can you go away right now?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know, just because I'm sitting in my fucking gaming room doesn't give you the reason and why to come and fucking talk
yeah,
to me. You don't like
yeah,
it when I come talk to you when you're on the phone.
yeah,
So yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start being like that soon with him, and he ain't gonna like it. I'll be like, "What? You don't like it? Well, I mean, that's what you tell me when you're on the phone downstairs." Well, he'll say, "That's my space," and I'll go, "Guess what? When I'm in my bedroom, my gaming room, my living room, that's my space. You just walk through to get to where you gotta go."
yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, but I mean, it's open. I mean, you want to talk stupid, we'll talk stupid. Like, I mean, yeah, you got to come in the front door, which is my gaming room. So henceforth, yeah, you're gonna see me. But if I'm talking to somebody and you just start up a conversation, like he'll just, you know, it's like really, dude, really. And then yesterday he had his girlfriend over, new girlfriend. I mean, yeah, they're roughly like in their like she's 31, he's 38, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
they're
good for
close
him,
enough. Good for
close in
him.
age.
Whatever, yeah.
Doesn't even tell me or Mandy that he's even inviting anybody over. Just did it. I was
Mm-hmm.
a little, what the fuck? Like, I'm gonna have to catch her next time when she's here and say, because I think she wore her shoes through my house, and I'm gonna tell her next time. Yeah, I think here's little fucking rules we got to put down here because apparently Jeremy forgot to tell you. I don't allow shoes past the
Yeah,
fucking point of
yeah,
where
that's it.
the shoes are,
That's it.
and if you don't like it, I'm sorry. Like, you know what? You wanna like, well, I know it's a cement floor downstairs,
Yeah,
but you
yeah,
know what? If you want to take your shoes off here and walk through and go
yeah,
downstairs and put your shoes
yeah,
on,
yeah.
be my guest. But you are not wearing your, no,
No,
that
exactly.
shit's going to stop.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
And
I
like I
mean,
said, I'm sure that there are times and places where you're willing to have exceptions. Like, for example, for me, I've got the orthotic the what's it called? The brace that I have in my shoe. Yeah, it can come out and it can go into a different shoe, but that's a bit of a bitch of a thing to do. So it takes me time to put my shoe on, my left shoe on, and I have to wear it when I'm walking through.
yeah.
So to
Well,
me, my shoes
it's one thing
rarely come off.
to,
But yeah, it's one thing to need something on, and another to keep it on
it's
because
like saying, keep your
you're
amputated
yeah.
leg off my
Yeah,
floor. Like,
yeah,
come on
yeah,
now.
yeah. Take your prosthetic leg off, please. I
Yeah,
don't know where that's been. Yeah, no, no. I know you're not that way, but that's what I'm
no,
saying. Is like you're not completely unreasonable. Like fuck.
no. That's what I mean. I'm not.
Yeah, no.
Like,
No, it's a matter
contrary
of
to belief.
no, contradictory to what people might tell you. But yeah, no, it's life, man.
Like, he's got his guitar in my game room. He'll sit in the gaming room and he'll start playing.
Mhm.
Now, I get it. It's a guitar. It's going to be loud. Like, you know
Mhm.
what? If we're in the living room and we're watching something and the house is quiet and he starts doing that,
Mhm.
fine, whatever. I can turn the TV up.
Mhm.
He can't really get louder with an acoustic guitar.
No, yeah,
It's not electric. If it was electric and he started fucking cranking, I'd be like, you know what?
yeah, a little bit,
You need
yeah.
to find a place to go do that, and it ain't gonna be
Yeah,
here.
it ain't gonna be here exactly. Yeah, that's it.
He starts doing shit like that. I mean, that will, you know what?
That's
Come the
when
end
you
of the month,
have.
keep your money, because you're gonna
That's
need it.
like I said. That's when you have. That's when you
Well,
have
I'd
that
tell him first, hey
conversation
man,
where.
like no, 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 no. I'd be first telling him no, none of that's going on to
Mhm.
happen. And
Mhm.
if it keeps happening,
Mhm.
you'll find out what will
You'll
happen.
find out well what'll happen
Because I'm not
exactly.
gonna, I'm not gonna explain to him what's
No,
going to
you don't
happen.
have to.
No,
You've already done it. That's what I'm saying to you. Is it's not a matter of oh I'm not giving him enough chances or I'm not doing X, Y, or Z. No, you've done enough. You're good.
hmm
You're good. Don't you worry.
well, that's what I mean. My
Yeah.
Manny went off on him.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, that was that. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
she's like, I'm not sure I can tell him nicely in that way, and
No,
I'm going, well,
you don't
try
have
to
to
be.
tell him. Yeah.
No,
Again,
about
it's a
the whole
matter.
keeping the
Oh, about
kitchen
the keeping the
clean,
kitchen clean. Yeah. Yeah.
little mess. I don't want this to be you getting upset because,
Mhm.
I gotta call down and like, hey,
Mhm.
I want, if you're gonna make a fucking meal and make places, okay, look, I get you may want to have like a little sit down, but I want my fucking kitchen clean. If we're
Mhm.
gonna make something after you've done something, like we will
Mhm.
clean, like if we do a dinner before they get here, we will clean up
Mhm.
our fucking mess in
Yeah, you
pots
were
if they
saying
need
the
it.
other day, like, yeah.
So he can have the same kind of respect. And it's like, look, I don't care if he's got plates, clean them anyway.
Mhm.
Like, put them in the thing so that they're not sitting on the table or on the counter. Like,
Yeah.
no, that
Do
shit's
your
going to end.
diligence.
And the fact that it's getting into summer and the bugs are gonna come out.
Yep.
I've already had a spider try to fucking link down into the fucking frying pan. That was
Yeah.
funny from the fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Good job.
then it,
Good job, Spider. Enjoy.
yeah, I don't want it in my food really. So
No, I
yeah,
know, but I'm saying like
yeah, he died.
he died real quick.
he,
Yeah.
he, yeah, I moved the thing over and yeah, then he went, hot, hot, hot. And that was it for him.
Mhm.
Curled up, split dead. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yep, that's kind of how that's going. Like, yeah, I'm
That's called
sorry, but
fire, Spider. Yeah. Exactly.
but we opened up a box of crackers and we
Mhm.
had them in their counter. And like I explained to him, like, ants don't fall from the sky. Like I told his son, ants don't fall from the sky down, do they? Well, I'm going, well, you think they just come in from the
Mhm.
sides? No, they come from the bottom up.
Mhm.
Like when they get into a home, they don't go right to the roof. They go right to the fucking ground floor where it's
Mhm.
like dark and dingy and whatnot, and
Mhm.
probably the most of the darkest places in the home. You think
Mhm.
you're attic, but I mean, no. And like they come from the ground up. So you guys are on the basement. And if you're eating and have food out, which I've seen they've had muffins and like, let's face it, those little plastic
Mhm.
containers won't keep out a tiny little ant. If it really wants in there, it'll get in there.
No, it doesn't, and we've had ant issues in the past. So we
Yeah.
know, like, it's not. Hey, my place is not clean. It's no. Ants have a very high sense of smell and scent, and so
Yeah. Well,
yeah, they
cleanest
will
homes
find shit.
have insects in them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a given. Anybody
Yeah,
with half a
anybody
brain and
with half
common
a
sense
brain
would
would
know
realize
that.
that. Yeah, but
I
there are
mean,
people that you will understand, like,
clueless.
yeah, are clueless, and they say bugs are only in dirty houses. Well, that's bullshit. Sorry,
Yeah.
you've never
You don't
fucking
know.
owned a clean house in your life. So
Well, you either never
or
owned a clean
or
house or you've
or
never
never owned
understood
a
how it
yeah,
works.
never understood how bugs work. Like, you know,
Like fucking
yeah,
cockroaches multiply for a reason, you
yeah,
know what I mean? And there's a reason why they survive.
yeah,
Hell,
exactly.
even if you crack them with a hammer, they'll still fucking
Yep,
go.
yep,
Like,
yep. And
People
certain bug
don't seem
types
to
are
understand that.
transitory, and like like they just
Yeah,
travel. Like
yeah.
it was like with the bed bug situation with what's her
Yeah.
face there.
Oh.
It wasn't something that she brought into the house. It was some dude off the street who had had the bugs.
Or, or a mouse gets into your
Yeah, or a
fucking
mouse gets
house
into your
and
home
dies,
and
and then it
dies,
turns
and
into
that's it.
maggots, which turns
Exactly.
into more bugs.
Exactly. Exactly. It doesn't mean that you have
Yeah.
an unclean home. It means that a mouse found a way in. like,
Hmm.
like they will do that. It is winter. It is called, transitory migration, and that's the way it works. Like,
Yep.
yeah. Anyway, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. That's just fucking people.
Yep.
Anyway.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how he doesn't understand it, and he doesn't. Like, I've been trying to
Because
tell the kid. Well,
again, people don't get it. Like,
I was cutting cheese, and the block hit the table. She goes, "Oh, it hit the table, so that means it's dirty now."
mm,
I'm like, I'm the one who cleans the fucking table. I'll tell you if it's dirty or not.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, you have two schools of thought where it's like, okay, you know what, like, people think that everything is contaminated if one thing is contaminated, and then you
Well,
have
I
the
try
people
to
that do the
tell them,
cleaning,
look,
and they're like, hey,
things are the way that they are, and yeah, it can be that way.
yeah, it can. Or it can be different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's a headshot. Nicely done, Peggy. Beat bomb.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I think his common sense in teaching kids is definitely out.
Yeah, yeah. But you gotta look at where he learned from and what lessons he took from that learning as well, right? Like, that's what I'm getting at, is that not everybody learns in the same way. Not everybody had the same teacher. Like, not everybody had the same lesson in the same way. Like, you know, just because, yeah, you grew up XYZ, and that's the way you learned. That same lesson might go way differently for a different person, right? Like,
Hmm.
but I'm not saying that any one way is right or wrong. I'm just saying that's the way the world fucking works. Like I said, if you guys are at a place of stress from it all, there's a simple answer: is just fucking, let your stress be known to him. If he doesn't respect it or appreciate it or go by that rule, then okay. Well, you've been warned. You were told. You failed to appreciate what it was that you were being told. So, bye. We're trying to be good. You're trying to be good friends, and like I said, it's that's where it gets complicated. Is this is a friendship thing as well, and you're trying to be you know a kind
Yeah.
individual to him, and you don't have to be, but you are. And oh fucking shotguns. Where was the other one? Where was the other one? I disarmed that. That's bullshit. Anyway, well, whatever. Um, yeah. You're trying to be a kind individual and welcoming and loving and blah blah blah, and he is taking advantage of it, whether he means to or not. That is the point. Is he is taking advantage of it in either knowingly or unknowingly, and being disrespectful either knowingly or unknowingly. All you can do is point out the action and tell him it's unappreciated, and if he doesn't care, well, then now you know it's knowingly, and it's a matter of, okay, we're not gonna tolerate that behavior. So cool, done, bye, later. You were told, you failed to listen, and the repercussions of that are you no longer live here. Sorry, but we're not responsible. That's where you've got to forgive yourself, because you've been giving grace and not receiving the respect due to you for being gracious. You know. So I don't know. That's my take on it, for whatever it's worth. You know, that and 5 cents will buy you a candy, maybe, but you know what I'm saying is like.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it. I just wish he'd get it more often and understand.
Yeah, same.
As a friend, it's like, fuck, dude, you're putting stress on our friendship, and I don't know why.
That's it. That's where the misunderstanding comes from. Is he's doing something that's causing strain, and because you're being gracious and not receiving the grace that you're giving, it's causing a strain and causing anger is the wrong word, but resentment or what have you, or like just
Well, turn
stress.
into that, right?
Yeah, it's gonna turn into that for sure.
It's
But
like, if you don't
communication
get it
has to
right,
be.
you're gonna make it so that it's like, I don't want to be friends afterwards.
Exactly.
And like he said to me when he had his girlfriend here, apparently I mentioned something about having girlfriends here, like, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, you said something about me having girlfriends over, like more than one. I'm like, dude, I don't remember saying anything like that, to be honest.
Right.
And if I
But if
did,
you
I
said
don't know
it,
why I would.
I
I
don't know
mean,
why. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know why I would have said anything like that, because it doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, da 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 da, and I'm like, well, I don't know, dude. I'm telling you, I didn't say anything.
I don't
So
have the playback on that, but if I did, I apologize. Blah blah blah. That's it. I'm done.
I said I was talking to Max and said that you had a girlfriend here,
Mm-hmm.
and that being a friend or whatever, obviously goes to his fucking head that I'm saying something other.
That's
And I'm
it.
like,
Yep.
nah.
That's it.
Dude,
What he hears and what you're saying are two different things, and he doesn't have the wherewithal to realize that. So that's what's causing an issue too. Like certain people will, I could say, "Oh man, your hair's getting long," and you might hear that as, "Oh, you should get a haircut." No, I just said your hair is getting long. It means nothing. It means, wow, look how long your hair is. Uh,
right?
you know what I mean? But to some people, let's say you've grown up in a family where, your grandpa always used to harp on you for having long hair, and he used to call you a hippie and this and that and the other thing. And so now every time you hear somebody say something about long hair, you think they're calling you a hippie or telling you that they're disapproving of you or what have you. So you're gonna have that precognition of, oh, they don't approve of me because they don't like my long hair and they're judging me on my looks. Whereas I could just be saying, fuck, man, I wish I could grow my hair that long. Like I have no hair. Look at me, I'm bald. Like I wish I could grow long hair. Like, but because that communication is not happening in the way that perhaps everybody is enjoying or desiring, it turns into, oh god, sorry, it turns into a whole fucking other thing where it doesn't have to be. Anyway, that's another example I can give of hearing one thing meaning another or meaning nothing at all, and being being of the mindset that somebody is disapproving or whatever. Telling somebody, hey, you know what, like your kid needs to learn how to clean up after themselves, doesn't mean that you think that they're a bad parent or whatever. It's no, your child is lacking in a lesson. They need to pick up the lesson. You should show it to them.
Okay, Constance.
If you can't, then somebody should. And that's it. That's the long and fucking short of it. Like, If your kid can't take out the garbage or doesn't tie up the trash or doesn't whatever, then okay, well, why not? Get to the root of the fucking issue and solve it. You know.
Come on, get off the wall.
Yeah, that's what I said. Get
Yeah.
off the wall. But no, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, right? Like,
In the game.
no. I knew you meant in the game. I was just being a dick. Uh, but yeah,
Fucking sweet.
yeah, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah. Oh, come on. I'm almost at that point where I'm. This better be fucking
mhm,
the path.
mhm, mhm. Yeah. Oh man,
You sound like you're tired.
fucking sick and tired. Sorry. Yeah, it's been a lifetime, bro. Been a lifetime.
This thing is not working? The fuck? Yeah. No, it's not.
Finally feeling like all those loose ends are getting tied off. I'll be ready.
Oh. I should go and do some dishes shortly here. Said I'd get them done, so I should go and get them done. And I'll probably hop
What's that?
up. I'm doing dishes.
Yeah.
Yeah, being responsible. It's called.
All right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, I said to Tess I didn't like because she's working. She's working all week, and then she has a what do you call it? A women's retreat, like a Bible study retreat on Friday onto Saturday. So I don't want her to have to, do stuff that I'm able to help her do during the day. Like, yeah, I can't
Mm-hmm.
sweep or mop or bend to do certain things, but I could sit at the sink and do dishes at least, and you know, cook supper and all that jazz. So just want to be able to do that at least. Let's see. Ooh, sporting rifle, sharpshooter rifle. Yeah. Do I want that? Yeah, I do. I do for 29,000. Yep. Okay. Purchase. I'm gonna need gunpowder, fasteners, chemicals. Okay. Go to the workbench. Take it off of my carbine. Okay, we're taking high caliber off. We're taking acid rain off. We're taking honed. And then we're going to the sporting rifle. Oh. Was it a level lower? Boo. Don't sell me a level 29 weapon when I'm level 30. That's not nice. Okay, anyway, that's fine. Fuck. Okay. High caliber. Hmm. What? That might be fun too. Make it a bleed instead of acid. Yeah, less stuff is immune to bleed. Hmm. Can't do it with this weapon. Shit, okay.
Hear me out on this. I have an idea for a new campaign. Now, I know I have enough campaigns right now, so I am not going to start this right away. However, what if... Sorry about that. What if I got all of my players to make up a character sheet? Put it on Roll20 or whatever, right? And then at the start of the first session or whatever not, I have them like... I immediately take away the permissions that they have for the character sheet that they made and give it to somebody else. And the premise is that there was some kind of unknown curse or spell or something like that placed on them, and every single one of them had to switch bodies. So they have to figure out how to play this brand new character that somebody else built. And the whole plot will be trying to figure out how to end the curse to get back into their own bodies. Kind of like a Freaky Friday kind of switch thing. What do you think about that?
Oh, that's awesome. She's the best. Oh, that's epic. I just had my DM send me she has an idea for a campaign, and basically all the players make your character up, come with your character and play, and at the first session everybody loses permission of that character and it gets given to somebody else, and the whole idea of the campaign, or the whole driving point at first of the campaign, is to figure out how to solve this curse that's happened so that you can get back into your own body.
Hmm.
And
Different.
yeah, I love it. And so now you're like, let's say you come in and you want to play a sorcerer, and you've designed this freaking, wild magic sorcerer or whatever. You're coming in, you're like, yeah, I have these spells, I have these weapons, I have this, and the other thing. You show up to the table and all of a sudden you're an elf ranger, and you're like, where's my sorcerer? And it's like, funny thing, you look across from you and you see somebody who looks like you remember yourself to be, but they're looking at you like, like you're who they're supposed to be. And so that'd be a really cool, like, it's a cool little play on, like Freaky Friday or Switched Bodies, or, like the old trope of, I think that's fucking hilarious. And I think it would be really cool to see how, you know, let's say you might be somebody who likes to hack and slash, and all of a sudden you're playing a spell slinger. Well, you might end up learning that, hey, I really like casting fireball. Or you might end up being, the guy at the table that's like, hey, cool, if I've been given magic powers and I want to hack and slash, I'm going to hack and slash anyway and not use my magic powers. Or you might, whatever. Um, I think there's no end of fun in that possibility right there. That to me makes me smile a little bit. It's like that's a that's a fuck with everybody moment right there.
Right?
Yeah. Personally, that's how I see it anyways. Like, yeah, that's a good way of completely fucking everybody's perception of what they're coming to the table with.
Hmm?
And that to me is very fun sounding. I would play the fuck out of that, honestly. Oh, that went through both of them.
And I still didn't get it.
No?
No.
Yeah, well, after I do dishes here in a bit, I'll try joining you.
I watched the guy do this on YouTube, and he got it.
Yeah.
And it says no support. Defeat general, like, you have roaming runners, defeat heavy, whatever. Got a post, blah, blah, blah. Land, this is my land, complete. Okay, so no support. Defeat General Ridgeway on Capital Stronghold without using any armor kit? Without using any armor kit.
Oh,
wait, what? Maybe not.
Can you not pick up? Can you not pick up health packs? Then is that what it is? You have to just do bullets, and you can't pick up.
I'm thinking armor kit.
Yeah, but what the fuck's an armor kit as compared to?
Okay, so that white line above your health is your armor.
Okay, yeah.
So, I used the drone.
Okay.
I just used the
the repair drone. Okay, I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna take you with me to the kitchen, and I'm gonna join party through the. Does that count as an armor kit though?